lobby, and you can visit the newly remodeled Equus Restaurant and Equus Lounge with its new wine bar. It's the ideal place to relax and enjoy a glass of wine and watch our What's Cooking on Wine show on CRN with host Larry Van Alst on Wednesdays. It's the Fountain Grove Inn, Hotel, and Conference Center located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. It's easily located in Santa Rosa off the 101 Fountain Grove Parkway exit. Call 707-578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingroveinn.com. Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. Yes, it is.
Boogie Woogie?
Just for you, buddy.
Tomas, will you take over, man?
I met a guy while walking.
I'm teasing. This is Nellie Lutcher. I'm teasing him.
You better be teasing because you love Nellie Lutcher.
I love her because I was a teenager watching her, and it was great. And I had like $50 in my pocket. When I went to see her New Year's Eve in the College Inn, I gave the maitre d' a $5 bill. That was like it. I sat right in front.
I got to stop you in the middle of a put down. You were really killed me with one, and then you had to stop because it's Nellie Lutcher.
Hey, you know who I was with?
That happens very rarely.
Hey, you know who I was with?
Who?
I'm not going to say because she's very much live and happily married for years.
Don't tease us like that.
I don't talk about married women. All right, so anyway, this is Eva Angel. Now, Eva, the stuff you sent didn't come out. Here's this young man. Okay, that came out partially. And let me show you another one.
By the way, it was Susan Kessler you were talking about that wrote the book.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. And it's a wonderful book, and it tells the truth. It's not very glamorous. It's just authentic. There's the picture there, dear, and that's all that came. So just so you know. And thank you for sending it. Yeah, Kessler is right on. I mean, I spoke to her a couple of days ago, and I congratulated her because she was, right on. All right, what episode? This is the last question. I met Nick in that bar, and then we were both going to Fairmont, Indiana, and that's where James Dean was born. And his father was still alive, and his uncle was. After we went over there, and he plugged the documentary, we went up to the room, the hotel, and we chatted, and we talked about each other's backgrounds. And his mother was a maid, his father was a janitor, and my grandfather worked the stockyard. We had a lot of things, stockyards. We had a lot of things in common. See, if you ever come to Hollywood, you look me up. Here's how to get a hold of me. And true to his word, and he got me in the Screen Actors Guild. In that
unbelievable.
In
Good
that
stuff.
Movie where I was an extra, Juvenile Jungle.
Right.
And I ended up being on the cover of the book. Weird.
Kissing the girl on the beach in that one, didn't you?
Yeah, but she wasn't in that cover of the book. I was. Anyway, can you imagine? I'm an extra, and I'm hired, and end up on the cover of the book. Huh? And he got me, get this, he got me into what's coming up, what's the big thing coming up for actors, where they're all...
Screen Actors Guild? No,
that's one. Then there's the Golden Globes. What's the biggie one?
Oh, the Academy. Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, and the Motion Picture Academy, too.
Nick, it was because of Nick I became a member of the Academy.
That's good.
Yeah, well, I'm in the DGA, too. You know what that is?
Directors Guild of America.
Thank you. Okay. And then I'm
Is this a test?
Well, no, but
I went off for a couple of weeks. Are you testing me? Am I passing?
No, you are
Audience,
passing.
You are passing?
You are passing.
Thank
What episode of the Wild Wild West is your personal favorite and mine? The first show is my favorite because I knew I had a hit series. And if you asked me, I couldn't tell you what it was all about. The clothes were all changed. Everything was changed after that first one. But I said, amen. I'm in the most expensive pilot ever made. I'm one of 18, and there was a major movie star who I replaced. And I was on my knees on my bed saying, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Rory Calhoun, I think, was supposed to do the, wasn't it? Didn't you say?
He was cast.
Yeah.
And then he did a favor for... you know who, right?
Yeah.
So let's get these two calls, and then
Terry is on. You're on CRN with Robert Conrad, Terry.
Terry, and then Marianne out of Wisconsin. Hey, and Marianne, I know you're listening. I want you to do me a favor. I read your email after we talked to Terry from Virginia. What's up, Terry?
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm dropping down from a 7.5 to a 6.5.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting tired.
Oh, no.
Well, it's an energy thing. I'm getting tired.
More coffee. Yeah. Bring in the coffee.
More coffee. Bring in the women dancers. All right, what's up?
Oh, being a horse person, I have to ask you about your horse. I really like the horse you used on the Wild Wild West.
So did I. The horse was named Superstar.
Yeah.
I named the horse. I bought the horse, and then for my daughter's 16th birthday, I gave her the horse. That's Joan. She's a horse woman, and she got my horse when she turned 16. But I discovered that horse in the back of a truck. And I said, wow, that wasn't the horse I rode at the pilot or for the first couple episodes. I said, wow, hey, bring that horse down here. And the wrangler said, I don't think, he was trying to talk me out of getting on the horse because my riding wasn't, And he said, well, you know what, okay. And he brought it down. I got on it. Next thing I know, I was on the freeway. I'm not exaggerating. Went right off the set. I had no control of the horse, and if you're a horsewoman, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was a frozen bit, and I didn't release it and pull it back. I was just pulling it back, and Superstar wasn't going for it. And then I learned to ride. And then they had a thing about actors and writers, and the two top actor-writers were Glenn Ford. I don't know if you remember him. You might be too young. And then,
Yeah. I know him.
And then Robert Conrad.
That's
Okay?
great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Terry.
Thanks.
Call us
Pleasure.
again, Terry. Thank you so much.
Keep riding, baby.
Got Marianne from Wisconsin. You're on with Robert Conrad on CRN.
Yeah, we're going to do Marianne, then we're going to do a deer. That's 3 deers. Friend of mine, Jimmy Kalanis out of Chicago. I call him Jimmy K. Hey, we're going to commercial, Marianne.
What's your question, Marianne?
No more people. We're going to do Marianne, then we're going to do Jimmy, and then we're going to do Ernie. Is that all right, boss? Okay.
Marianne, what you got on your mind?
Oh, all kinds of things. I haven't seen snow like this since I was up in Sarah Palinville.
Hey, Marianne, send me what you sent me. I lost it about writing. I lost that. Will you send that to me? Email that to me again?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, because
no
we're going to be
problem.
brief with you when you come back because we're running out of time.
Well, if you need me to go now, I can try to call you next week. If
Yeah,
you're
you know what? Yeah, I
interested.
want to talk to Jimmy, and if you call me next week, I'd appreciate it. And please send me that because I pay attention to everything you said, and I know you're a teacher, so do that for me, will you?
Yeah, I'll bring my big stick.
All right.
Yeah, stay
you don't have to
warm.
bring a stick. I've grown up. I'm a
She's
good
in
listener now.
Wisconsin, man.
Thank you,
It's
darling.
snowing there.
It's close
so
to
much.
Chicago.
It's close to Chicago, and it's cold.
Thanks.
Who's watching your home when you're not there? It could be a burglar. Burglars prefer to break in when they think no one is home, and